change is happening. How building and service contractors succeed is by recognizing that change is happening and perhaps reinvent their companies so they can continue to succeed. We all know that what worked in the past may not work now or in the future. What will you do? Well, one solution to what you should do is going to be by attending a session by Jim Mathis, who's with us today. He's the president of Reinvention Nation. He has what you need at ISSA Show North America. Jim, thank you for being with us today and providing this sneak peek into your presentation.
Well, I appreciate you having me here today. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there. My name is Jim Mathis, and I'm your friend. And we're going to discuss about how things have changed in the last couple of years, particularly with the COVID pandemic, businesses shut down, extra work we're having to do, fewer crews to work with. Let me give you an example of some things that we're going to be talking about. If you're watching me right now, I want you to take your hands. That's why I'm using my hands right now. I want you to clasp your hands together like this, okay? Now, everybody ready? Now, rotate one finger over. How does that feel? Kind of uncomfortable, doesn't it? It feels unusual. I mean, I'm a retired minister. I don't even know if you're allowed to pray this way or not. I think this kind of, this is against the rules or something. But, if you did that for 3 months, you'd be used to it. And we're getting used to some things that we're really not used to doing. Let me give you another exercise. While you're sitting there, cross your arms. Just cross your arms like you normally do. Okay, now do them the other way. Now, how many of you had to look down and look at what you're doing? Okay. Are you sitting next to someone who had to look down and see what they were doing? Say, it's kind of, you can point to them and laugh, say, you're going to learn something today. And this is why I brought you to this. And this is why I want you to come to this event that Jim's doing. We're going to discuss about all the changes that have taken place, what people value most in your services. Boil it all down to what do people like you for? Not what you think you're important to do, but what your clients, your customers, the people you work with the most, who spend the most effort and time and money with you, what do they like best about you? What have they preferred? An example I like to use a lot of times is I have a best-selling book called Reinvention Made Easy. And in that, I tell the story about how Domino's realized one day that they couldn't make a better pizza than Pizza Hut, but they realized that when their phone rang, no one was asking them how good the pizza was. Everybody wanted to know how fast you're going to get it here. So they got out of the pizza business, got into the pizza delivery business. They give the pizzas away for free. The delivery cost $8.95. Okay. What do people want from you? And what do they value most? I think a lot of companies are finding out that they get down to the bare basics of what people want the most. It's helping them reinvent what they do, because for a while, admit it, we got in kind of a rut and a routine, if you will, of doing the same old, same old, same old. Well, that's something we're going to explore. We're going to explore what plans do you have in place to equip and raise leaders in your organization. We're going to ask you questions like, how do people feel punished when they do business with you? What hoops do they have to jump through? What hurdles do they have to overcome? We've been watching the Olympics lately, and you see the hurdle runners, and they're knocking some over, and they're not getting that 10 that they need. What hurdles do your customers, your clients have to jump over, or hoops do they have to jump through to do business with you that you can make it easier for them? That's why I talk about Reinvention Made Easy. And finally, another topic we're going to cover is, what are your dinosaurs? What are you holding on to right now that's costing you more money, time, and effort? Something that you're still dealing with, that you're thinking, why are we still doing this? And that you're going to find that out by interviewing your customers. I'm going to show you a method to do that with. What do we need to? The dinosaur to me is something it's not only dead, it's extinct. And just so you know, I'm a retired Baptist youth and education minister. I promise to wear my Marion and burying suit, and we'll hold a funeral service for whatever it is that's holding you back. And believe it or not, Jeff, I've actually had CEOs that come up to me and they say, don't bury me, but I'm the dinosaur. I need to open my mind up, or I need to delegate more. I need to set people free to do more creative things to meet needs. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to come away with new ideas, not just inspiration, but new ways of doing things, and ways to go home and provoke your employees to do better and to excel and to be free to do them. A question I asked just before we did this thing, you're all familiar with this. You can lead a horse to water, but what? You can't? Correct. You can't make him drink, but you can give him salt tablets and nature will take its course. And that's what we're going to do in Las Vegas at our Reinventing Your Business, Get Used to Different program.
Thank you, Jim. It's Monday, November 15th at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And your presentation is in the commercial cleaning track. And it's an all access pass session. I don't think anyone's going to fall asleep at your session. So
I've been compared to Dr. Phil meets Jeff Foxworthy. So let's come and see how we can work that out.
we'll see you at the show.
Thank you.